Welcome back to another Training the Street Excel shortcut. My name is Daniel Hochstein, and today we're going to talk about the if statement, one of the most standard functions in Excel and forms a basis for many other functions and tools in Excel. What is an if statement? It's a logical test, or essentially a decision tree that says, if this, give me one value of true, and if it's not true, give me a value of false. So for instance, here in cell E9, I'm going to go into cell E9 and create my little logical test. Now, as we know, when we're starting a function in Excel, we start with an equal sign to indicate that we are beginning our function. And then we can start typing it in if we know what our function is in Excel. Now here I'm doing if, and as soon as it's highlighted in blue to begin my function, I will hit the tab key. So I'm going to hit the tab key in order to start this function. And then Excel is asking me for this logical test. Well, what is my logical test? I'm going to say if my quarterly income here, or whatever's in cell D9, is greater than my threshold value of 1 million, if it's greater, do comma, and now Excel is guiding me to give it the value if true. If it is true, if it is higher than that $1 million threshold, I'd like it to just display high. Do comma. What's the value if false? Well, in this case, I want it to display low. So if it's above the threshold, display high. If it's below the threshold, low. So we have our logical test, our value of true, and our value of false. When I hit enter, we see great. Because our $1.2 million is higher than 1 million, it is returning high. Let's stress test this and just see what would happen if I change this cell to have $1.5 million into it. Hopefully now quarter two is lower than this threshold once I press enter, and our if statement dynamically changes. Wonderful. We've stress tested it. We've looked at our if statement, essentially our decision tree, saying if this logical test, give me one value of true, one of false. Thank you again for coming to another Training the Street Excel shortcut. My name is Daniel Hochstein. Looking forward to having you on for another.